You see a treadmill's weight limit and think, I'm under that, I'm good. But is it that simple? Consider this. For many treadmills, a heavy person walking is harder on the motor than a heavy person running. This surprising fact is the key to seeing that the weight limit isn't just about what the frame can physically hold. It's a complex calculation of mechanics, safety, and performance that manufacturers carefully engineer. Today, we'll show you why that number isn't random, what it means for your safety, and how to choose wisely. First, a weight capacity is the maximum load a treadmill can handle while performing optimally and safely. The key words are optimally and safely. Pushing that limit isn't like overstuffing a suitcase. You accelerate wear on critical parts, drastically shortening the machine's lifespan. More seriously, it's a major safety risk. An overburdened machine can become unstable, the deck could crack, or the motor might fail suddenly. And if something fails, that warranty you counted on is likely void. Manufacturers see it as misuse, leaving you with a very expensive paperweight. So, the risks are serious. But why can't the machine just handle a little extra weight? It's all about an interconnected system of parts. It begins with the skeleton, the frame. High-capacity treadmills use thick, high-gauge steel to provide a base that won't flex or warp under pressure. But a strong frame is useless without the right engine. The motor is the heart of the treadmill, and it's where your weight has the biggest impact. But how? Heavier users create more friction between the belt and the deck. The motor must work constantly harder just to keep the belt moving at a consistent speed. An undersized motor under heavy load will strain and generate excessive heat, causing it to burn out prematurely. A powerful motor is a necessity, not a luxury. So the motor is fighting a constant battle against the friction your body weight creates. A higher weight limit guarantees the motor can win that battle. Beneath that belt is the deck. High-capacity models use thicker decks and advanced cushioning systems to absorb impact without cracking or losing support. You see, it's a complete system. Frame, motor, and deck, all engineered to work in harmony. So how does this look in the real world? Look at a standard home treadmill, maybe a 250-pound limit. Now a commercial gym model, often 400, 500, even 600 pounds. The difference is visible. Thicker steel, a wider base, and a much larger motor housing. A 400 lb capacity means it was tested to handle that weight consistently, with a safety margin for the immense impact forces of running. This isn't just about not braking, it's about providing a smooth, stable run without belt hesitation or frame wobble. That's the performance promise. Okay, so better engineering means a higher limit. It seems direct enough, but there's a huge catch that most buyers don't know about. Here it is. There are no universal, legally mandated standards for how treadmill weight ratings are determined. None. Zero. So Brand A's 350 lb limit might be tested with a person walking, while Brand B's is tested with a person running. The numbers are the same, but they aren't equal. This is why just looking at the number isn't enough. You must look at the signs of quality engineering: motor HP, frame construction, and deck thickness. At a walking pace, your full weight creates constant high-friction drag. While running, you're briefly airborne, reducing drag but adding high impact. A good treadmill has to be engineered for both of these stresses. So with all this complexity, how do you put it together to make a smart choice? Let's connect the dots. The weight limit is the outcome of a balancing act: a frame for impact, a motor to pull the weight, and a deck to withstand pressure. Because there are no universal standards, the weight limit is a brand's specific promise. This makes it the single most important spec for judging a machine's true build. Therefore, choosing a treadmill isn't about matching your weight to the limit. It's about buying a significant buffer so the machine never operates at its red line. This is the core truth. So what is the final takeaway? How much buffer is enough? Here's the rule of thumb. Find a treadmill with a weight limit at least 100 pounds greater than your body weight. This provides the necessary safety margin. Another way to think about it is choosing a model that exceeds your weight by 20 to 30%. For a 250-pound person, look for ratings of 300 to 325 at a minimum. That number on the box is far from random. It's the end result of countless design choices for your safety, performance, and the machine's longevity. Don't just look at the price tag. Look for the capacity that gives you a safe and powerful workout for years. Check the specs and run with confidence.